So, common ground. Hello, everyone. I'm Whooves here. Still trying to get my camera angles good, but yeah, there we go. That's good. And I'm going to be reviewing today Common Ground. Ow. Going to be reviewing Common Ground from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, Season 9. This is the 6th episode, so let's begin. So it starts off with the history of Buckball. Apparently, last time we saw Buckball, it got quite a following, which kind of reminds me of Quidditch, which is something I didn't write down. But I'm gonna put this in that segment. In this segment, it kind of reminds me of Quidditch, with how popular it got just by in this one thing. Yeah, it's kind of cool that something so famous, that something so significant becomes something ginormous. Speaking of something significant becomes ginormous, we have Quibblepants return, who was in that one Daring Do episode that I forgot because it was stupid. Yeah, let me give my quick thoughts on that episode. I kind of liked Quibblepants in that episode because, I mean, he basically represented us in a way. Like the franchises and stuff, George Lucas, Star Wars, all that crap in the beginning. Basically, a commenter commenting on something pointless. Relatable. Considering I comment on about most pointless stuff every day. I mean, you comment one thing on a Matthias channel, and suddenly you get ignored. Seriously. It's a common problem in Get Gaming. Just saying. Anyway, there's apparently, at this point, a Buckball museum. Time didn't pass that far, did it? I mean, how long has it been since Buckball season, the episode? Seriously. That was like season 5, season 6? It wasn't 7, was it? I don't know. I don't remember. Because I didn't like that episode either. Because it made, to me, what I found annoying by that episode was that it made Snips. It made the pony. Okay. To me, it felt like they made the dumb ponies. They made the dumb pony snails and gave him all these stuff that he never showed in the season. It's worse than Shining Armor in this fact, in this way, because at least Shining Armor, despite the lack of screen time, I think at least he actually has a personality. Snips and Snails, both of them were made literally as a stereotype of boys either at the time or just I don't know, that was just the stereotype at the time. If you weren't smart, you were dumb. If you weren't dumb, you were really, really highly intelligent. Sometimes you were never far in between. And they made Snails in that episode. They made him look good. That's the problem I have. They made the dumb one, or maybe the mentally challenged one, look good. And the reason I say or mentally challenged is because maybe he is mentally challenged. But you don't just make someone like that look good. You actually try to give him a personality from the beginning instead of, like Shining Armor, try to establish a personality later in the season. And it gets worse here. But I'll get to it. Meanwhile, the dumbness levels are high. Where, apparently, like what I said earlier continues... not earlier. What I said literally a second ago continues, as somehow Quibblepants doesn't know how to throw something, even though he threw something in his debut! What? It boggles the mind that he can't do that he doesn't know how to throw a simple ball, or even know what a ball is, or a basket, when he knows what daring do is, what she does, and how to throw a goddamn rock, but doesn't know simple English! And yet, Snails and Snips are over here looking so fabulous. Oh, I can do this with my mind. Oh, I'm a dumbass incarnate with a stupid snail cutie mark. That's what bothers me. They're making the dumb one look good. They're making the dumb one look good, and this isn't an offense to people who are mentally challenged or people who have disabilities. I have Asperger's. I mean, like, as you hear that, like, that's hard to tell, because I don't show it as much. Through my life, I've learned to deal with it and adapt to it. Some people aren't that lucky. I'm not trying to say it's not alright to... I'm not trying to say it's not alright to congratulate the ones who are challenged, but not this way. Because in the episode, when Buck Ball debuted, I didn't like it because it made Applejack and Rainbow Dash look so stubborn, and I know it's probably part of their character, but not at that degree. They made Applejack and Rainbow Dash so oblivious, so stupid, that it made Snails look smart by comparison. And to see this here is annoying, including the little sibling that Quibble's girlfriend, was it Clear Skies, has, who doesn't recognize the color coat of Rainbow Dash. I've been saving a rant like that for a while. I was going to do Buck Ball season at some point, but I forgot to. So, I had to do the rant here. Ow. I hit my foot on the wheel. Ugh. And it's okay to not like something. But it's gotta have good. You gotta have good. When it comes to that, it's okay to not like something. It's your tastes or whatever. So now we're on number 6 on my notes, which is number 6, like I said, they're making the dumb look good. And and since I already talked about it, I'm not going to talk about it again. And so after a million tries, because apparently Quibble doesn't know sports, like I said. If I didn't, I did now. Rainbow tries to get him to do buckball, and it's cringy. So cringy. It's cringy. And basically, in the premise, he's trying to get the daughter of Clear Skies to like him. Daughter of Clear Skies, I forgot her name. I don't know. She, the voice actress who played Clear Skies mumbled her name. I didn't understand it. It was in that one moment where I think they mentioned her name at some point. I don't know. Anyway, and it was really sad when the daughter ran away. It felt sad because all Quibble was trying to do was make a good impression, and that says a lot of things about a lot of people. That they're just trying to make a good impression. I mean, when I met Silverquill, I was nervous. Try to make a good impression. Try to, I don't know. When I first met him, he was up on stage. I was in the crowd. And I basically said, and at the end of the panel, which is Bonus React, I said, hey, could we do a reaction? Or not a reaction, could you do a video or something? And he said, okay, what's the episode? And I said, Fame and Misfortune. Then we did it, and I was eternally screaming with glee. If I ever when I go back to BronyCon, I want to do a better review. Not on Fame and Misfortune, obviously, but I don't know. I want to do a collab with him again. So this time I see the 9 episode. Yeah. And that's cute. At the end, almost at the end, where where they get along finally, or they start to get along, and the cute happy endings. So that was common ground. And I loved it. Despite my irritation, I can't let it slide-ish, but I'll let it slide this time. But if they do that again, I won't go off as nice. Because once was enough. Twice, that's more annoying. 3 times if they do it, I'm going to throw my Kindle. Or something. But yeah. So, let me leave you with a question. What do you want to happen the rest of Season 9? Do you want Shiny Armor to have a singing role? Do you want Twilight to get chickenpox? Do you want Applejack's parents to be found? Do you want this headcanon? Do you want this headcanon to happen? Basically that. So leave your thoughts down below of what you want to happen, and let me know. With that said, I'm Rainbow Whooves. Be yourself every day, and I'll see you later.